Yo, what's going on, America and the rest of the world? Xander J. Hobson here, comedian, director, and producer of boxing documentaries and troll to those who need trolling. This here's another episode of Hell for Lover News, brought to you by the Brilliant Artist Movement. So, folks, that lady that you see there in the background, she is the mastermind of the Somali fraud ring up in Minnesota. Aimee Bock is her name. And this woman right here, she stole about $250 million from the federal government. She was plugged in with a lot of Somali restaurants up there, and she had a nonprofit. I think it was called Feed the Children. Yeah, that's what it was called. It was a nonprofit. And she got started with this nonprofit right around the time of COVID. And she plugged in with some Somali restaurants and supermarkets up there in Minnesota. And these people, they were stealing, you know. And whenever the state and local officials tried to look in to what she was doing, she would always file a frivolous lawsuit to make them back off. But good old Donald J. Trump, with his fraud, waste, and abuse, they got her. You know, good old white woman. Now, you know, there's a lot of hell that's broke loose up there in Minnesota. And all of those Somalians, they're being deported back to Africa. Get their black asses out of here. But you know what? It's this good old white woman's fault right here. You know, all of that that's happening up in Minnesota, this woman is the reason why it's happening. And, you know, it's a damn shame because, you know, when I think about what she was doing, her heart was probably in the right place. But guess what? What she did, it wasn't right. And now she's in jail without no bail. Now, I will say this, right? I was looking at some pictures of Aimee Bock, and I see she hooked up with this old black fella there. And you know what I'm willing to bet? I'm willing to bet that some way, shape, or form, the Department of Justice is going to try to blame that black fella for everything that happened here. You know, so he better be careful. Maybe he might better get back to Somalia because he might get some of what she got. So this is what I was thinking about. And now that I done thought about it and shared it with you, I'm done with it. Bam.